That's tracking. And that's 8 birdies today. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Nice recovery there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, what does that lie look like?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Okay, that hole's behind you now. And now that finds him in first place. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
This looks to be heading to the green. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
This one's looking good.
Beautiful shot. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Okay, let's get back to the action. And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Looking good.
And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch.
A nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second.
And Luke, this rivalry we've been talking about is really looking like it will be down to the wire. Can't wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the event.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
This one is all over it.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Go in. And he holds it. What a putt. That fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Looking really good, this one. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
That's frustrating. All right, 1 down. Let's see if they can take... And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. Now listen, this player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare
players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich B and the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.